for the ground. I'm my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I've been to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, send it. I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. World inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, send it. I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, Time to run it all. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down now. Check. No drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it all. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down now. Check. No drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number 1 up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it all. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it all. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down, now check. No
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone is well. Need to mute my stream. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that little montage. Ah, how furu was that? I had to do it. Can't have a Forex channel and not put furu thing in the beginning. Can't have the. Have to make it furu. Full Lamborghini. Lol, bro. That was funny. Full furu. Ultimate furu intro. We gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let me see how all systems go. Put normal music on. Bulls on parade. No audio? There's no way there's no audio. There's no audio, I quit. Why is there no audio? There is audio. Come on, bro, don't play. Don't play. Anyways. I was like, what is this intro? So glad I joined. Let's go, man. Little montage we put together, some funny moments we've had. You know, small montage. I think it was nice of some of moments on stream, furu moments. You guys know the drill. So yeah, that's flexing on us. All furu moments, bro. All furu moments. Had to put the song Bulls on Parade. Had to put the song Bulls on Parade. We need that song, Bulls on Parade. Now, whoever did not watch the stream intro, they missed out, man. They missed out. I'll tell you what, they definitely missed out. Anyways, let's get to the chart, see what we got going on. Today is big day, NFP day. NFP day typically, NFP week, normally we see inconsistencies in the chart. Generally, it's just how it works. First Friday of every month. So, it's normally like that. The reason we're seeing this week extra slow, and I'll repeat this probably sometimes during the stream as people ask, is because of very simple reason that it is quarter two, NFP week. People are rebalancing their portfolios, and guess what? End of week, we get heavy movement here now as we start to see people get their act together, pretty much get their act together. So let's have a look at analysis here. Looking at the charts, we're dumping down towards the bottom of the range here. This looked quite nice actually on 30-minute, huh? Look at that. Very early trade this, but this looks pretty nice. 11 pips here. 12 pip stop. Yeah, that's ideal. Not bad setup too, but pretty early here. Did you 1 hour close bearish? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think you'd have to watch that 4 hour support. I wonder if it closed below. If it closed below this 4 hour support here, I think that's valid. That would kind of be your target though. I guess you could use that. Anyways, very early trade this. I don't really think it's something you really missed out on. Mixed bias today, so let's go ahead and do the analysis from top down here. So start off on daily time frame here. As we can see, yesterday late New York, around London close, late New York, just started dumping, man. We started dumping. What time is this? Around 11:45. We just continued dumping here at my time. I was asleep by then. I wonder if there was any news that caused that. There we go. Japan will likely intervene the FX market if the yen falls well below 152 per dollar. There we go. Thanks, Toto. Screenshot of the day. So I think that's the news. Yesterday might have had some catalyst, but that's really it, to be honest. So I think this is more from pound, because let's go have a look at Gbpjpy USD here. Yeah, this is more from pound and dollar strength coming into the market. Actually, but gold pushed up. Oh, then the weakness came in. Okay, gold pushed up here and then weakness came in. All right, that makes sense now. Okay. No, it's from UJ. No, it's from dollar strength here. Dollar strength and Japanese weakness, a bit of both, right? We saw this is dollar strength, not Japanese weakness. If it was Japanese weakness, the 10 years, not the 10 years. If it was Japanese, yeah, you can see that bounce up on Gbpjpy. As a bit of dollar got weaker. So as dollar got weaker, this was caused by dollar. Otherwise, it wouldn't have affected GU like this. It wouldn't have affected. Look at all dollar pairs here. All dollar pairs. EU. Let's go see EU as well. You can see EU dumped. Euro against the dollar. All similar dumps because this is dollar strength, and we naturally saw a bit of pound weakness as well, right? As we saw some of that money probably move into the yen, right? We probably see some of that money move into the yen, hence we see a little bit of yen strength come in. That's why we see Gbpjpy take a nice little bounce here, nice little bounce. And yeah, let's have a look what's going on. So in terms of that, obviously bearish pressure giving us a push down here. Then it's because of Powell's speech last night. Not Powell was speaking, another member was speaking, but basically giving dollar strength as the other members spoke, but that later got priced in because that was early. That was around 8 o'clock, that speeches. And initially the speeches, at the time of the speeches, gold was pumping. Gold was pumping at the time of the speeches, 22 o'clock, and then around 11 o'clock, that's when it started its dump, around 11 o'clock. So yeah, I mean, obviously a bit annoying. The only thing I find annoying about this is that it happens overnight. But this is what I mean, like if you literally weren't at the charts, there's like no physical way you could have caught this. So there's nothing to feel bad about, right? Now we just have to deal with what we have in front of us. One bad thing is that we kind of engulfed the whole move here. If we look at 4 hour, we're at 4 hour target now. Back at weekly resistance, we have reacted off weekly resistance again. You can see how we've reacted pretty perfectly actually off weekly resistance. Really, really perfectly off weekly resistance. And, you know, looking at Asian session today, which would be around 4 o'clock, I don't even see much options in Asian session here. Even if you were trading Asian, very hard to get involved here. I think only option was this 5-minute break of low, but this no top wick. So, and then I don't think that gave you enough of a move to close out in profits here. Stop loss 21 pips, gave you 10 pip move. No, I don't think it's enough, to be honest. In terms of Asian session, the real move was just last night. Thunderstorms for continuation. There's your thunderstorms, 15-minute closes with thunderstorms. That's pretty much it. So it's just a pure sell-off here, pure sell-off leading into Friday. So what are we going to have here? Are we going to have continuation, bounce, reversal? That's exactly what we're going to look at. So where has daily landed? So daily has no top wick here. Is that consistent amongst other brokers? Yeah, that has a nipple wick. So obviously heavy selling momentum as we opened up the daily candle here towards the downside. We saw heavy selling momentum that has tended to continue here. And yeah, now we're reaching close towards the daily support. Break of daily lows gives us a range towards the daily support of only 34 pips. So that's like max target here. That is max target is going to be daily support here, which should also line up close to a 4-hour support down here. Now, we're starting to get in a very choppy range. Now, this whole area here is a very important zone that we're sitting on, right? This is not only weekly resistance where we're sitting on. This is your weekly resistance here. This is also this previous support block that price tried to hold before doing the liquidity grab to give us that move up. And this is showing me that, you know, beginning of the month, it's creating a range and also pure liquidity grab from both sides. So a lot of manipulation going on, which is expected when yen is so uncertain. So we're seeing manipulation done from both sides. Quarter 2, right? Rebalancing of portfolios, waiting for NFP, post NFP, then we start to see market, you know, start to try to become a bit more normal again. But looking here, look, manipulation towards the downside, manipulation towards the upside. This would have got involved a lot of buyers into the market. Those buyers are now underwater. This would have got involved a lot of sellers into the market, which are now also underwater. Now coming, well, they would have been squeezed out here. So making it very hard for investors to choose a direction, which is what they like to do, right? Before doing the original move. So not original, but the real move. So looking here at the charts, previous 4 hour did close bullish here. So technically we have a mixed session. That means we can look for buys and maybe play a bounce play if anything happens, right? So we could end up having a bounce play here where price ends up bouncing from the lows. If we can start to leave these highs, we can retrace some of this heavy move down here. Now what makes it hard for sells is all of the 4-hour supports we start to have, all of these ranges here, all of these zones basically. It's not really the cleanest zones. We bring back drawings. Probably sells are going to make sense below the range here. A lot of rejection wicks. I would like to see 5-minute thunderstorm below the range here, or strong closes below the range. Maybe something closing below this, you know, something like this. Since the wick has tapped it multiple times, I don't think it will be a problem. Where's my box, bro? Come on. I don't think it will be a problem since we've tapped it 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next time we close below and break it, it shouldn't be a problem. Preferably, I want to go break of the lowest low here, but that is quite a lot. 6 pips these days is a lot. And that's an 8 pip target from there. But the whole range we're dealing with right now is around, I would say 15 pips. Just looking at it. Yeah, 14 pips here. That's our range. And then obviously continuation if we can break through. So if we can break through, then that's probably where you'd get your sells down below into this area here right now. But remember, today's a mixed session, so there is a possibility for a bounce play. Accumulating like this would be great. If we can just range here for maybe 30 minutes or something would be very, very ideal because it will just accumulate. We normally see that after big moves. You can start to see that. Look at this big move. Imagine this move that just happened up. We're doing this on the opposite way down. So this is the phase we're in right now, right? We're in this kind of phase, so we need to make a decision. And that decision can either be to play a bounce play, which I think would be a little bit better since we've had a lot of selling pressure. I think if the selling pressure is going to continue, it would continue just after London Open or at London Open for, you know, to come down. But I think we could easily test into this 15 and then start rejecting. But overall, if we continue this bearish pressure, if we look at momentum's towards the downside. Lower high, lower high, lower high. We don't want to fight that by buying too early, right? All of these buys here are too early for people trying to buy here on these supports is too early. We need to wait for the break of structure here, which will come above 191 key level. Then we can use this as a watch zone. Maybe that's like 4 or 5 pips away. Let me see. Yeah, around by the time it closes above, that will be 4 or 5 pips. Use that as a watch and then look to retrace some of that move. Doesn't mean you're going to get a whole reversal. It's more of a pullback. Now, what would be quite nice, right? What would be quite nice is to see, to be honest, a liquidity grab where we come down into here, leave a wick, hopefully not close so that it triggers us. That would be terrible if it just closes and then we get triggered and then it does that liquidity grab. If it does do that liquidity grab and we get triggered in sells, right? If we do get triggered in sells and it does end up being a liquidity grab and either we get out break even, which would be best case, or we take a small loss, which would be what we don't expect, but possibility. I'm not scared to then suddenly switch my bias to buys if we start to leave 191. I'll be just capturing the buys because it's inside here. It's like now 50-50. Has to kind of make a decision right now. Even though there's more bearish pressure than bullish, it's still 50-50 at the moment. Because it really has to make a decision. What does it want to do? Inside of here, not really going to be the best place to trade. You're going to have inconsistency like this, chop like this. It's just very hard to predict what price wants to do. We need price to make a decision and trade with momentum outside of this zone here. It being NFP day, general markets are just a little bit slower on NFP day. We typically see that till after NFP, especially gold here. Gold will definitely be tricky to trade before NFP. But otherwise, you know, analysis is pretty simple, to be honest. You know, analysis is pretty simple. Just we've had a big impulsive move, so we need to just, you know, a lot of mistakes. And I used to make this mistake when I was a beginner. Whenever I see a huge move like this overnight, the next morning I would be super excited and think that it's just going to continue dumping. And I would try sell at any time. Right, I would sell, like, maybe let's say I was up at this time 6:30, which I was up. I would try to sell this here, lose, and then I see this resistance form, lose, and I just end up wasting all money here because I just get too excited. So that's how it would be. 4-hour support at 624. You consider it? Let's have a look. Yeah, you can consider it. I mean, it's being crossed through with this wick here. You could consider it. You could just draw a box, something like this. It's not the strongest support, but it is a support, right? Something like that. You know? Yeah, you can just consider it something like that. I think that will be better. Just to be on the safer side, right? Now let's have a look at gold pre-NFP today. So let's have a look at numbers here. NFP, they're expecting, right? They're expecting here 212. So they're expecting employment change to go down here. So if this number ends up becoming higher than expected, you're going to see, what will you see? Let me think here, because now it's a little bit tricky with the economy here. So if you see numbers higher than expected, that is going to be positive for, it's going to be positive for the dollar here. So you'd actually see gold pull back here. If you see these numbers come back worse than expected, which I don't think that that's going to be the case, because they're giving such a low, not low, but they're giving a, they're undershooting their previous, right? They're undershooting their previous. So since they're undershooting their previous, I think it comes out as expected or a little bit. This number here will be important. Unemployment rate, if this comes back lower, higher actually, if this comes back at like 4.2, we will see gold go up, right? We'll see gold go up on that instance. So yeah, I think market's waiting for this. You know, NFP always one of the big news events. NFP, CPI, FOMC, those are like the three main ones, right? So those are the big ones. So that's the one you have to keep an eye on. So we'll see what market does on NFP day. Best day to buy stop, sell stop. Yeah, you could try that. And then the only problem is if it triggers your buy stop and triggers your sell stop, you're going to really cry, man. Really, you will cry. So that's the only problem. But yeah, if I trigger both, I'm break even, I guess. Depends if you close one, right? What if you close one? If it's NFP day, should I consider it as normal or uncertainty day? Definitely an uncertainty day. If you just do a quick Google search and search, is it good to trade on NFP day, right? I wrote NGP. There you go. The volatility goes down before, right? This is the main reason. NFP is published. It is recommended to stay out of the market during early Friday trading hours, as you may be impacted by the sudden changes in volatility 30 minutes before. So this is the main reason that affects us in London session, is that there's just less volatility. And you can see the NFP report generally affects all major currency pairs, you know. So obviously in the announcement is like every month, but the only problem here is the volatility goes down before NFP is published. So that's the only thing that would affect us. The actual news event is not going to affect us. That doesn't really matter, because we know we have rules in terms of trading before news and after. But in terms of the actual news event, volatility normally goes down, which is the only bad thing that can be for us, as we may not get volatility, which we need to trade, right? We need volume. Volume and volatility, actually, they're not really the same, but they're somewhat the same. So let's have a look here at gold here. So pre-NFP analysis, what do I expect? So looking at technicals here, we do have a daily resistance. Daily is closing bearish here. Not the strongest bearish close, very similar to something like this. You know, we did close bearish though, you know, breaking the lows here. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, respecting 4-hour structure until we have something leaving this 4-hour support, right? Until we have something leaving this 4-hour support here, it's not really bearish. It's not really bearish because we're just working on higher lows here. So as long as we remain above this 4-hour support, we're basically bullish. Especially if we leave 2265 is where we look like we want to retrace a lot more of this move here. Otherwise, it's creating higher lows and the structure is a little bit more bullish here. So looking at, you know, lower time frame here, we obviously bounced off the lows here, respecting this range, and I expect all day until NFP for price to remain inside of this range. I think the main level here is going to be for NFP is going to be leaving, probably price leaving the 2065, man. Leaving the 2065 probably brings you down. But you would want to, I would expect it to pick liquidity first. Now, if price is going to continue up, it's going to pick liquidity for just from somewhere here. It's going to pick liquidity from somewhere here. and then price is going to do that. You'll see that happen based on the data release. This is where it would choose to pick liquidity. Now for upside, if it was to pick liquidity, you probably come back to the 2090s here, I would assume. You come back to the 2090s, especially if pre-news we dump like this and we're sitting at the lows, you probably see that first before you maybe get that. And all of this can be traded post-news if you know what you're doing on very lower time frames, 1 minute, etc. So that's basically gold for the meantime. We're still stuck in the range. In terms of bias today, we're working on basically a bearish bias, but we're coming from the bottom of the range, so I consider this just a range since we tapped target already, right? So looking at what we got going on here, you probably want deeper pullbacks, support created to continue up bullish for buys. I don't think buying above this high will be smart because of all of the rejections here. It being NFP day, I would just sit on your hands and be very cautious on gold here, especially gold. I mean, currency pairs we can get away with during London session, but as gold, you just want to be extremely careful here, and especially with the range we're sitting in, it's not the cleanest. You need more price action to develop here before looking for some form of entry. So yeah, that's basically the analysis here. So GJ created a support here, staying inside of this range, let it make a decision, and then we'll react based on that. So that is the analysis here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. If you did, how much of us? 330 of us in stream. Appreciate everyone showing up. And yeah, appreciate it all. Get the likes up to 150. You guys know the drill. Hate to say it, but part of the game. And let's see some of these questions I missed while doing the analysis. 5 Tradesharpes tried adding me on Discord. Such idiots, man. Such idiots. I have fear of entering a trade as well. What's the worst thing that can happen? You lose. If you lose, what's going to happen? Well, you have to, if you keep losing time after time, you have to realize, okay, what am I doing wrong here? There's obviously something that's going wrong. And most of the time when you get into that habit of, you keep on losing, you just end up hesitating. And then once you end up hesitating, you end up taking bad positions because you hesitate on the good positions and FOMO into the bad positions. And that's why you remain negative. Because when you see your idea, let's say today you wanted to take sells from here, and you see your sells play out, this thing just dumps all day. That brings you confidence to take a trade now because you've seen your idea play out. But then you go and take some silly trade at 15-minute support down here because you can't find any entries, and you force a trade. Guess what happens? Now you lose that trade and you lose your confidence. So yeah. So look at this. Oops. Mixed bias, sells make sense for continuation. Risky early buy above here. Safer buys. Yeah, I think you could try a pullback buy. Watch the wick. It likes to react off wicks, EU. So just watch that wick. Otherwise, yeah, that seems like a simple plan. Kind of like GJ's plan, to be honest, 50-50, right? Either above or below. All right, let's see what else I forgot. Hey, I'm having trouble making impulsive trades. When do I know I shouldn't? I don't recommend impulsive trades. I don't like impulsive trades as there's no confirmation on probabilities. Impulsive trade means you take it just breaking a level or impulsively, right? You're impulsively taking the trade. And you have to wait, right? You have to wait for price to close its candle before the probabilities are on your side. There will be days where, yeah, you get lucky and not lucky, but you get the momentum and it just pushes through without a closure. But remember that if it starts rejecting, you don't have probabilities that you can sit there and draw down and tell yourself, this is safe drawdown. Right? This is drawdown that I can trust in. Or this is drawdown that I can manage my trade because I've had closes above or below. Because let's say you take a trade and it pushes down here, but then starts to close back above this level. Since you waited for the close below, you know that price really shouldn't need to close back above this level. And if it does, you can make decisions to cut your losses early, which is a very, very, very big benefit long term. You will save a lot of money like that. And then the time you win, you know that your win will be bigger than your losses. Harry, I want to learn fundamentals. Give me advice where to learn. Just research the articles. Read about when the news comes out. Like simple way, go on Forex Factory. Whenever news comes out, you can just read. See how it impacts the market. Go to the news section. Just read a little bit. Whatever you... That's how I learned. Something I don't understand, right? Like for me, possible Feds won't cut this year if inflation stalls. If you don't understand what that means, go and dissect each part of that. What do they mean by cuts? Well, cuts mean rate cuts, right? They want to reduce interest rates. But inflation stalls, what do they mean by inflation stalling? That means if that inflation does not keep coming down and inflation stalls at numbers and is not coming down as high as possible, I mean as low as possible to where they want it at their 2% target, they're not going to reduce interest rates. Well, that's why we saw the dump on gold. Right? That's how you learn fundamentals. So then you find out, okay, why did we dump on gold? If, you know, you just keep asking why and you'll learn. Bank of Japan does not directly target FX in guiding monetary policy. Of course, you don't have anything to do with Forex markets, yeah? Come on, bro. Can you believe that shit? Bank of Japan doesn't have anything. Where are you from, Tradesharpe? I'm originally from England, but I live in Dubai. What's the most common mistakes you made when you were beginning? A lot of mistakes. For me, it's mainly biggest mistake I made is hesitation and then taking a worse trade than the one I hesitated on. That was my biggest mistakes. That's actually my biggest mistake. I always used to do that. It was always a bad idea. Damn, just like me? Yeah, that's what I used to do. It was very annoying. Just to hesitate on the good position, I see. Still signs of doing that? No, not really. I don't know when's the last time I've hesitated into a position. Let me try to think. I don't know. Do you guys know? Have you seen? I don't remember the last time I've done that. I definitely, if I've hesitated into a position, I've definitely 1000% then not FOMO'd into the next position. So even if I've hesitated into that position, there's one 2 weeks ago, you were kind of salty, you didn't take it. Which one was that? Which one was that? On GJ or what? GJ, yes, I remember because I took it. Send that trade. I want to see what would have put me off. Can you please look at Gbpjpy USD? It will be very similar to GJ here. Big push up, retrace some of that push. Looking at previous daily now, it's closing bearish here. Having that kind of gold, you know, where we're closing bearish. So this is obviously more bearish postured because you don't have the bullish 4-hour candle close. So for GU, you could be looking for sells if we start to break down below the range. If not on GU, bounce plays here can make sense, but I prefer to see 5-minute support above because you'll be going counter trend. Otherwise, sells are going to be below this little 15. Be careful that if it does break down here, it might bounce off this first and then continue down. And it was one time doesn't down, it definitely doesn't happen a lot, and it's not hesitations, it's other reasons. Yeah, I mean, the reason... Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Close, please, close. Thank you very much. Yeah, the only reason I would hesitate these days is because I would either up my risk or something like that. Which I think is normal. I think that's healthy. If you're not scared to up your risk, then I think you'll lose a lot of money. Name of your indicator again, just call session bias. Tradesharpe session bias. I'm your biggest fan here in South Africa. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Haven't sent you my GM plan, but same as what you said, then that's a good thing, right? That is a good thing. But I think the only mistake with your plan is you're saying buy below. If we could buy below, that's pretty cool. Sniper entry things. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be back. What sites do you use for my market forecast? I use a good site. It's called YouTube. And then in YouTube, I search Tradesharpe. And I show up to the streams. And on the streams, at the beginning of that stream, they do market forecast. It's very good. I don't know about the guy. He's a little bit crazy, but analysis is good, so we show up. Although you don't use indicators, what indicators do you recommend? I don't think you need. I don't need indicators. You can use my free indicator. My free indicator is session bias. It's not. It's an indicator that helps you with session bias. Good morning, hi, good morning, good morning. Eyes, yes. PA helper? Yeah, but I want him to learn analysis first. I agree, but the guy's a bit skinny. Analysis on point? Damn, bro. Goes deep, huh? If your money represents your time on Earth, would you still do Forex? What do you mean by that? More money you have, more time on Earth, or less money you have, more time you have on Earth? I'm late, not adapted to French time yet. The French time? Oh, yeah, your French time. There's 2 minutes till this candle closes here. Maybe it wants to try close below. This will be 30-minute close as well, or just 15? Yeah, just 15. Not the cleanest zone here, quite choppy. 12:13 a.m. Yeah, there's a few guys here in the US. It's always late for you guys in the US. London session's late for you guys. London session is definitely late. What is BE? BE means break even. It means that when we're in a position that's in profit, we can move our stop loss to where our entry was. So that if it makes sense to do so, right? So that if the trade comes back, instead of losing the trade, we just make nothing. What should you do while waiting for a trade setup? Depends. If you're by yourself, you know, you can find something to do, you know, watch YouTube video, whatever, man. Whatever you want to do, you know. Or if you're in a community, then you can be just chatting, like what we're doing now. Like while I wait for a setup, I'm chatting with you guys. Like there's nothing you can do. It's not like you can. That's the problem. Don't try look at another pair so you find a setup right now, you know. I found reading and waiting for setup is also good. I agree. I think that's a little bit more wiser way is to read. Definitely something more productive than watching a YouTube video. Or backtest. Yeah, that's another good way, but just don't get lost in backtesting and then you forget to take your trade. To be honest, if I was just trading by myself, yeah, I'll probably just watch YouTube videos. Reading The One Thing at the Moment, good book. What's it about? I usually play chess while waiting. That's cool. Yeah, that's nice. Or you just join our streams and then we can all chat together. That's one of the main reasons I started a community and a stream. It's because trading is lonely. It is boring. So yeah. Anyway, for all of those who are joining in, 425 of us. I appreciate all of you guys joining up. And yesterday we hit, yesterday night actually, we hit 50k subs. So thank you all for 50k subs. If you've ever subscribed to the channel, then I appreciate that support. And I hope you've got the same value back. Nothing really changes hitting 50k. I guess it's just a milestone. I'm the same person as I was on 49k. Online casino is a good one, yes. Sports betting. Have you seen now they have sports betting funding companies? Have you seen that? You can get funded to sports bet. It's nuts. CSGO while holding longer trade, distract yourself is a cheat code. True, true. I trade NY Open. Wish you were streaming while I'm waiting. I think there's other traders who trades NY Open. I'm not the only streamer. You guys love losing money? I guess so. We also love making money, but it's up to you. I'm more interested in the process, and I know if I continue with the process, then money just comes anyways. High win rate, man, that's awesome. It's not bad. I think long term, it will average out to around maybe, I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening, but from my 4 years of trading, it averages out at 75%. We're at 79, so it's not that bad. Bro, this comment, bro. I usually edge to Gbpjpy to pass time. Fuck's sake, man. That's so funny. Know about the casino and sports betting? That's why I said you love losing money? Yeah, facts. Facts. Double losing, right? Hi, as far as I remember, on Tuesday, you agreed to do a double biceps reaching 50k. Waiting on that. Okay, end of stream, double biceps. Alright. You'll have to open stream though, because until you can find I need to find a way to stream camera through Zoom and on stream at the same time. Because it'd be good to have the camera on Zoom as well, right? Doesn't allow me to open it. See? How about now? Does that work? No. I'll figure it out. Do you sell a course? My basic course, not basic, I don't have a course, like a course that I sell. It's on YouTube here. So if you want my course, just take the one on YouTube. This is the one here. It's on YouTube. I mean, you could call the content we have in the exclusive group a course, but remember, all of this content is taken from webinars. Like, these are all topics we discussed in a webinar. Yeah, it ends up, the way I put it is like a course because I put it in order, but it was based on webinars and based on what people's needs and wants were. So it's not like I'm selling a direct course. Harry, how do you take close partial profit single trade? Are you using software? Some I watch streamers take partial profit, they let the rest run. Yeah, I personally can do it on my mobile on MT5. So on MetaTrader 5, I can just go in MetaTrader 5. I can press close position, choose how much of that position I want to close. Say I open a 10 lot. If I want to close a 5 lot, I put, which is 50%. I put 5 lot in the lot size at the top and then press close. It will close half. Did you always know school wasn't for you? I think everyone should take basic education, finish school at least. The debate comes to university, but there's no excuse not to trade in university. You can trade in university. You could even trade in school these days, as everything is online and you know, everything is done on laptops. But for me, it wasn't that university. I was gonna go to university, but then the whole pandemic happened. You know, and I got involved in business. I always knew that I never wanted to go to university, that's for sure. I felt like that would hold me back. And maybe I'm right. You know, as far as I can see, I don't know what would have happened in university, but it depends on you as a person. I don't think many people, the majority of the population are not going to be committed enough to avoid university. They maybe need that, you know, that encouragement, that push. But it's nuts, real life. And you know, I have friends who go to university and I speak to them, and the ones who I think are on the right track is who do double. They're in university and they're doing something outside of university, like maybe trading or opening businesses, etc. That's okay. But the people who just go to university, I notice they have no idea what real life is. When pandemic hit, all of the uni lessons and tests were in Zoom. That's when my grades went up. Yeah, for me, I basically never even did my exams because of that. Can you talk us through the trade that you're doing or waiting for? Yeah, I'm basically want to see if price can start to get below this level here, 740, and then we can start to entertain how can we get involved in sells. We want to be very careful with all of these rejection wicks. Normally ends up being a fake out, so we want to see how deep the close is. A tiny close like this, probably not convincing enough. I'll wait for 5-minute thunderstorm, but maybe a deep close here can give us that continuation. If we just end up ranging in here, I'm not too interested. If we start to leave this top of this range, I start to get interested as well. University in the US is just for parties pretty much. Yeah, I think uni life is good. Should I quit university? No, you can still work in university. You can work, you can learn to trade, you can do that in university. I will say, I know your bank balance is heavier, but your lifts are heavier. You keep talking, man. Yesterday you talked about your lifts being heavier. I ain't seeing no lifts. I ain't seeing no lifts. Where's the lifts? Is it me or today's really different day to trade? Today's NFP day, if that's what you mean. But otherwise, I think it's pretty normal. I'm dropping out my computer science course just to work full-time and trade. Has to be done. I don't think dropping out is normal, but if you're close to finish, then you're good. You know? There's no harm in finishing it. You could have online programs or they're not worth it. They're worth it. I've done an online program. I did the whole of Harvard's online business essentials and entrepreneurship essentials. I did all of that. That was my unit. Like, I did do that studying. And I found that quite useful. That's the only thing that I thought was pretty good, because they taught you through people who have been successful in the industries. Like, they would bring in big angel investors, they would bring in interviews with different, so I thought that was good. That's the one thing that I didn't like about education, is we go to school and we're learning business from someone who is not successful in business. Otherwise they wouldn't be a teacher, right? How many calories do you eat per day? I eat 5,000 calories a day. Just came back lifting 40s in each hand and incline dumbbell on push day. Lightweight, brother, lightweight. The problem in school is that they have manuals for everything. Life is going to shock you. You don't get used to that. Yeah, actually, the biggest thing when I started, I would say, real life, is that when I came out of school, I realized how easy school was. Think about it. You show up every single day, okay? You get told what to do, and if you do exactly what you're told and follow what you're supposed to do, you're going to pass. There's no way you can't pass if you're told exactly what you do and learn exactly what you have to learn. And they give you everything. In life, you have to go find out why you're wrong, how to learn, how to improve, especially as an entrepreneur. Suggest some free business courses. The only business course I took was the Harvard one, and I think I paid around $2,500. Can you speak on overtrading? How to overcome it? Get busy. You have to get busy. I know it's hard, but just leave the charts. That's why I end stream at a certain time. I don't have overtrading problems. Even if you left me in front of a chart all day, I will not overtrade. But I don't want to sit here in front of a chart because I'm not overtrading. Does that make sense? If I was overtrading, I can see why you want to sit at the chart all day, because you have nothing to do. But for me, that's why I get bored at the charts, because if I've taken a trade or there's nothing happening on the charts, I'm not there feeling the urge to overtrade. I just want to get off the charts because I have other things to do. And that's the key, is I have other things to do. So it's like, if there's nothing for me to do here, why aren't I doing the other things I have? And that's the idea of getting busy. And that could be anything. It could be simple as going fishing. It could be simple as going and playing paddle, or going and whatever, going to the gym, whatever. Can a losing streak be considered a catalyst to become a good trader? If you can pull yourself out of a losing streak, then you've already overcome one obstacle that is very, very difficult. $5,000 calories. How tall are you? I'm 5'11". How do you consume 5,000 calories a day? I force feed myself. I don't want to eat 5,000 calories a day, but I have certain physique goals I want to reach, and it requires that. It requires that. It consumes of oats, eggs, chicken, beef, and rice. That's it. That's it. Chicken and rice, beef and rice, cream of rice. What's the OG go-to protein meal? Yeah, come on, man. Chicken and rice. That's it. Also includes dates, pineapple, so fruits, strawberries, stuff like that. Are you bulking? Yeah, you could call it bulking. I'm on a push-up as well. I'm 6k calories, but I'm 6'3", so maintenance nearly 4k. Oh, nice. Ground beef is underrated. It is, but when you're eating 5k calories, it's yeah, that's what I'm having. Yeah, ground beef and rice. Yeah, 6k is a lot of food as well. I know what 6k is like. Clean, you know, eating 6k clean. I'm dying on 2,500 cutting. What's the lowest I was on? I think the lowest calories I was on during my dieting phase was 1,400, but 40 grams of carbs. That was pretty bad. Restaurants or homemade? All homemade. I drink lots of carbs pre of it. Yeah, I also drink my carbs. I just drink orange juice now just to get calories in. During the gym intra, I had to stop intras because it's just too much. I can't eat. My pre-workout meal is cream of rice with protein powder and banana, and it's like, and then just to go to the gym and drink intra carbs with EAAs, it's too much, bro. Feel sick while working out. Congrats for 50k, Harry. Thank you very much. Thank you. Harry looking small even on a bulk. Best comment, bro. How many of your mom's dishes can you make? I actually cook better than my mom. Because I wanted to become a chef. How can we join the giveaway? We're going to do the giveaway probably Monday. Monday we're going to do. What's your current weight? 90 kg. 90 kg is my current weight. $90 kg, 5'10". It's not bad. It's not bad. Harry, what's your biggest win streak? My biggest win streak is 14 trades. That's my biggest. $14 trades. Using my normal stop losses, 15 pip stop losses, which is pretty good. 14 trades, 15 pip stop loss. It's good, you know. Your height? Damn. Is this a trading or is this now full inspect, Mr. Harry? Work on your neck more, then you'll look huge on camera. Yeah, my camera's always like this. If I put my camera lower, then you'll see the sleeper build. You'll see the sleeper build. How to lose belly fat? It's actually a very simple formula to lose belly fat. Increase expenditure, reduce calories consumed. That's it. Inside leg measurement. Which leg? First leg, second leg, or third leg? We're bored waiting for setup? Yeah, definitely. He's talking below the waist sleeper bill. Damn, where's this chat going, bro? And inside eyes for Jim, what place did you get in the competition? In the competition, I got something like 8th or something. I only went in one division that had no weight cap. And that was obviously a problem because I realized that people are taller and bigger. So I should have gone in a weight cap. Also, it's my first time dieting, so. I'm putting posters all in the metro station. Damn, bro. Putting my channel posters in the metro station. I don't know. Will I get in trouble for that? I don't. Do you avoid super private questions such as your age and zodiac sign? Trust me, bro. Trust me. If you think that is a private question, you should see what people ask me, bro. You should see what people ask me. No, I don't. Zodiac sign would be... Zodiac sign is that... What is Zodiac? Zodiac is this Gemini. I'm Gemini, if that's what a zodiac sign is. Have you seen Wesley? Yes. Dutch oak. Impressive. What's the most private question someone has asked you? I think most private is net worth. Can you compare your strategy and Raja Bank's strategy? You want me to compare it, or you want to say are they comparable? I think Raja Banks trades with price action, so anyone who trades price action you could compare with me because I also trade price action. Do you like Harry Potter? Actually, I never was a fan of Harry Potter. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't really watch it. What's these volume candles, Claudio's saying? Some volume candles. Let's see the other. What kind of cuisine did you cook? Everything. Instead of doing double biceps, you should do glute posing. You see 10k new followers a day. Damn, bro. You missed my chat? I saw your chat. My channel has become a fitness channel. Yes, it's all your fault. Is it here? Oh yeah, there we go. Volume candles. Damn, bro, I'm too cheap to use volume candles. What a scam. They make me upgrade. You can't have essential, which I have. You can't have plus. You have to have premium. Damn, bro. Sorry, Claudio. Too cheap. Tradesharpe is too cheap here. Isn't volume candle... That's why I gave you a screenshot. I don't like your screenshot, man. I don't like it. What is it? Like, how is this useful? Please. You should start a fitness channel? Oh man, it took me a lot of effort to grow this channel. I'll have to grow a fitness channel? Damn. I'd need support for that. Also, I'm not a content creator. Fitness channel would be sick, but I could post fitness content on this channel, which I like to do. Looking like this is going to be a London Open position here. We have around 20 minutes left. Let's see in 20 minutes. I kind of want... What do I prefer today? The buys or the sells? Let's see, chat. What do you guys think? Can you do British accent? I'm really bad at British accent because I was born here in Dubai and lived here in Dubai. So I'm very bad at it. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, as always, can you please leave a like? I hate to say it, but part of the game. The goal here is to get to 1,000 viewers live on stream. We hit the 50k, very, very good. Now 1,000 viewers is the next goal. That's more important because I can get value out to more people. If this channel reaches 100k, actually I have a promise that I said at 100k I have to fly someone out to Dubai. That was the thing. So I guess I agreed to that, so I guess that's what I have to do. Can you play some instrument beside drums? Yes, I can play guitar. Me, obviously. I hope they don't live in US, otherwise that's an expensive plane ticket. 100k meetup in Dubai with TS private? Yeah, but I can't fly all of you guys out. Damn, imagine. How much you make from YouTube? I make per stream around $3 to $4 per stream. YouTube videos depends on how many views they get. So, for example, this video here will pay me about $7 to $10 here. This video will pay me around $10. So yeah, not much. And I'm posting videos once a week. So maybe I make per week on a video, you can average it 10 to 50. But let's say a video does very well, like my course video, maybe this will make me $30. Not 30, a little bit more, maybe like $50. You need to be posting, you need to be getting a lot of views on YouTube for it to be worth it, right? Flight will manage, you sponsor Dubai stay. You rent the yacht, yeah, in Dubai, don't worry. Food, we'll go out to eat, I'll pay. Yacht, okay, I'll also pay, don't worry. That I'll cover. Hotel, I'll hook you guys up with my contacts and we can get like a rate because there'll be a bunch of us coming down. That don't worry. You play percussion or standard drum kit? Standard drum kit, man. I like the idea. Hell yeah, man. We can get a good rate. That would be sick, man. A week in Dubai. Bro, I would enjoy that so much. Would be crazy. It would be crazy, man. Everything else, it will be sorted. 1 week old TS private in tutor. It would be pretty sick. It would be pretty sick. Good content as well. It would be fun. It would be good memories for content. That's why I like filming that type of content. Damn, what a disaster. Imagine all of us together. It will be so funny. That sounds like a great idea. Dinner at Burj Al Arab? Yeah, wherever they want to eat, man. Wherever they want to eat, I'll pay for it. No problem. That's my gift. Buy setup almost ready? Almost. It needs to just push and get back above this range and then we are ready. We are ready. Has 17 minutes for the hour close, so it has time to get up there. Where's 4-hour high? Early buys would be re-break of 4-hour high. That's the earliest you can buy. Damn, that's a rubbish place to buy. And buying into all this mess is rubbish. I think best just to wait till we leave this range here. Is going to be a lot safer here. 191. In Dubai, you drink in licensed places? Yeah, most hotels have a license, but I personally don't drink. I'll be in Germany for all the July, so if it happens in that time, I might come. Get some bags of rice going, bro. We'd actually have to plan it out properly, man. We'd have to probably get together gym session. Imagine all of TS exclusive in gym session. Imagine I go to my gym, it's like, oh yeah, you know, I have a YouTube channel. Actually, the gym would understand. They would actually be supportive because, believe it or not, there's like a few guys in the gym who, not few, but there's, you know, good portion of the gym who watch me and I didn't know that. They're like, oh yeah, you're Tradesharpe, right? I'm like, yes, I've been watching you for one year. I'm like, no way. So that would be sorted. They would support that. They would join it. ABGNR, it just mentioned if the market's, what's that? Oh, you mean, yeah, you mean yeah, that's basically the indicator that I have. That's all it mentions. One day souk shopping for the ladies? Damn. Dubai Mall splurge, huh? Claudio will manage the shopping site. Yeah, we'll leave that to him. We'll leave that to him. Bro, we need a girl in the yacht. Yeah, we probably, if there's a few girls, we'd have to invite more. Not in the gym. Gym's a disaster. What's this big truck here doing? Yo, brother. What's inside this truck? Let's see. Just opened it up. What does he have inside his truck? He has. Show us the goods. What you got? It's not for me, but I'm interested to see what he's got. I don't know. Some BS. Not me. Someone. Neighbor. I also have a YouTube channel. I'll be making a vlog with Harry. You guys don't worry. If you lose in the lift competition, you close down your channel. I'm just joking. Alright. Harry, break 5-minute close aggressive option 191.023. Valid for buying SL below 15-minute low. I think just wait for the 15. There's a high chance that you'll get that 15-minute close. Because it's technically still counter trend. Because trend has been moving bearish. I mean, this could just be the retest here, liquidity grab, and we can still end up closing below the range. Continuing bearish. Worst case scenario here is it just ends up ranging in the range, and then it's a dead one for this week, and we have to come back next week and pray to that we get some nice movements here, you know, otherwise we can just cry ourselves to sleep. If we start moving crap next week, I think it's just been London in general, because if I'm looking at other pairs like Gbpjpy, USD, they're both moving, both pairs are moving just a little bit, you know, all pairs here are looking like they're moving sus here, you know. So even if I was to not trade GJ next week, I don't know what else I would trade because they're not moving any better. So that's the thing. Japanese PM talking about Forex? Please tell me he hasn't. This is disgusting if he's talking. Oh my god. Uh-oh. What percent you up this week? 1.6% with commission and everything. Yeah, 1.6%. This week, yeah. Actually, no. Let me check. One second. Let me check. I need to check what date that was. All right. Three, 4. Yeah, I think that trade. There was a trade, yeah. There was some sells that we took. There was some sells. There was the sells and the buys. But I was making sure to check what day that sells were. And that sells was the 4th, yeah. Okay, cool. The 2nd, sorry, the 2nd, yeah. Those sells I made a percent, yeah. 2.6% this week, 2.6%. Uh-oh, it's desirable for Forex to move stably, reflecting the fundamentals. Volatile movements are not favorable. That's the biggest BS I've heard. What has price done because of that? Nothing? Okay, good. Have you considered doing weekly Forex forecasts on your YouTube channel? Yeah, but no one watches that. It's moving that way because of pre-NFP. Yes, NFP week generally a little bit more. Also quarter two, that's why we're seeing it. But overall, it's fine. It should clean itself up. What do you think of this close? Yeah, if you could get a stronger close, would be better to see this candle close bearish, next one close above, give you more confidence. But you need a stronger close. Just a weak close like this is not going to do much for you. Nine minutes till we have London open. We'll see what that brings. Hello Harry, this is ICT. I've joined your streams. Please promote me and your SMC concepts. ICT, I think you're pretty more popular than me. So I don't think I need to promote your stuff. Harry, passed my 100k challenge phase 1 after 3 months. Is that too long on phase 2? No, that's totally fine, man. There's no set time. There's no set time. 1 hour right shoulder forming. Technically, yeah, but the cells would still be the same, right? I mean, it's all the same. All the same, it would just be a form of price action. Oh, and gold. Possibly, yeah, for one big dump, that's very possible. But if we react from here, remember, that's the same level we're looking at. Support and resistance, both same thing. What's safer to enter with breakout structure or change of character? Basically, you're just looking for closes above or below ranges depending on bias. Hey Harry, Kishida seen your mocking reel on TikTok? Uh-oh. I hope not, otherwise we're in trouble. Otherwise we are in trouble. When you pass a funded challenge, is the capital on the live account all yours? No, it's not. You still have the same rules that you had to pass the challenge apply after it. Only difference is that now you could withdraw. How many pips of profit would you consider trading? Depends on the pair. Like, take something like EU, like 5 pips could be worth it on EU, right? 4 pips, 5 pips, because stop loss will be small and you'll have zero spread. Take GJ or something. 4 pips, 3 pips, not really worth it. 5 pips, not always worth it. GJ, you want to be looking at like at least 8 pips minimum, you know, 8 to 10. Anything plus that is good. Please look at GBPUSD. We just looked at GBPUSD. We just looked at it. Tell me, buy or sell Gbpjpy? Up to you, man. You can do both, and whichever one goes into profit. Again, please, I am in position. Well, good luck. Good luck in your position, brother. Don't know what your stop loss is, your take profit, all of that. We obviously closed no bottom wick here, so this is not really my rules to find an entry. 5 minute did not create structure, did not close below. You know. I would go half risk on the buy, plus 5% if Perfect Thunder comes. Yeah, if you notice, all week we've had the only opportunities that are presenting on the markets are like B plus markets. You won't always get that A plus setups. It's rare. Can you explain the dump from yesterday? Not able to understand. Happened post. Yeah, it's from dollar strength. Dollar strength came in, and we saw that move. Simple as that. Simple as that. Guy spamming will only result in him not reading it. Yeah, that's true. Would the buy be full risk or for you? Depends on how the close is, where the close is. That kind of influences me. It's kind of like at the time. Obviously, buys are a little bit more sketchier here, since momentum is towards the downside. If you guys are enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. You guys know the drill. Get the likes to 300, would appreciate it. There was no major news in favor of USD. Yeah, but there was speeches. There was Bilkin speaking. NFP today? Yes, it is NFP today. Please, man, GBP USD, I'm panicking right now. I just told you about GBP USD. And you should never be panicking in a position if you have your stop loss set in a place, you've accepted the risk. That automatically tells me you're making a great mistake. And your mistake is that you have not planned out your trade. Whenever I take a trade, I'm never panicking. Because worst case scenario is it hits stop loss. But who cares? I've already accounted for that. I know that that's a possibility. Right? What percent you make last month? 9. I was like 8.9. I was basically 10%, and then Friday took a loss. On Friday I took a loss. Last day of the month. Last day of the month took a loss on, and then that put me back down. That's okay, it happens. And actually that was a very painful loss. You guys will remember that. Remember, it went straight to TP afterwards. Straight to TP. Straight to TP. Where is it? This one. Damn, bro. Damn, that did us very dirty, huh? Oh, it opened in wrong browser. This one. I was with you. Yeah, it was so dirty. Why you do us like that, GJ? And then it ranges this week. Can you believe it? Too dirty, bro. Should have revenged it. Yeah, that day would have worked, right? But end of week, you don't want to do it. We are watching FX market in sense of urgency. Yeah, this guy's talking, man. That's why we're probably seeing lack of movement right now in charts, is because people don't want to do anything when he's speaking. 1 minute starting to form a range now. One minute candle, I think it was. Yeah, it was, man. Some people ran the biggest stops and they survived that day, but for me, I kept my stops in that place. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be back. Verbal intervention not working. Something big is coming. Yeah. I mean, I think overnight we did have a big move here. It happens. Lol, GJ took my money yesterday. Yeah, we didn't find anything on GJ. Even in New York, we were waiting for buys above this range here, but never got the close we wanted. This close, no top wick here. This candle obviously should close. Nothing really for buys, and then it just ended up ranging. Left the charts as we all did, and then decided at around... what time was this? 9 o'clock my time to try to break out here. I got lucky that the broker didn't trigger the SL. That's good, man. Yeah, idea still made sense, right? All of the trades that we've taken, actually have ended up playing out, right? We could even put that in the journal, right? All of those trades, these two trades here, right, hit TP. This trade here went for fourth deep liquidity grab. Like this went for fourth deep liquidity grab, then played out, right? So we know we're right. We know that we're right. It's just, the probability of it going for a fourth liquidity grab is unlikely. Getting stopped by 0.2 pips, I don't know. That's just salty, right? Come on, London, move. Yeah, London open here, not having much. 1 hour candle did create a support though. Right, it did create a support. We have broken the high of that support compared to something like this where we have not. This is daily open though. How was your day and mood after that loss? It was totally fine. Totally fine. I just ended up taking sells later. So it's fine. This was the day. I just moved on to the next trade and then we took sells. Like that was the loss there. And then look, literally this loss happened on the Friday, and then we come back on the Monday and we take sells. That's it. Very, very simple. Can you explain the last gold trade you took? Yeah, well, I'll discuss that. This is GU. trying setup 3 here. Yeah, problem with this setup 3 here is that you need to check your broker on that bottom wick. Did that really have a bottom wick? Oh, send in, don't feel afraid to send in the chart before. Yeah, look at this 1 hour close. This 1 hour close is iffy now. 30-minute. Tapped it and rejected. Yeah, whenever you get a close like this, I think, where did you enter on the setup 3? Yeah, if you enter on the setup 3 and you check the 5-minute and there's some sort of structure like this with no bottom wick, it's better to wait for the close below. But overall, it's not the worst thing here. I just wouldn't have taken this because of no bottom wick here. NFP day as well. GOF2 again. Took the same. How did that look on your broker, these wicks? Did you have that on your broker? You guys could still survive. You had it? Hopefully you guys can survive. It's close. It will reject this resistance if it's gonna reject anything. But yeah, that's a tough one. NFP day, typical fake outs. It didn't take liquidity for downside? Yes. Also NFP day, fake out day. I wouldn't be surprised to see this close above here, go up a little bit and then fail. Really wouldn't surprise me. Any USD pair is crap on NFP day. With Thunder it goes to A+. Yeah, Thunder would be nice. Yeah, the gold trade that I took was basically 15-minute close above the range. This was a 15-minute close above the range, and I just got an accurate entry using 1 minute. We can see that trade. Where was that? This was the trade here. 15-minute candle close above the range. As it broke the high, you can take the entry, but I waited for some support because it was a 4-hour open, and that was the trade. Gave you around 30 pips here. 30 pips. Yeah, gold making that retest now. Quite hard to enter. There was no real close. Everything closed kind of bearish here. Right? There's no range. You're just looking, you're retesting into this zone here, right? So that's why I wanted pullbacks first to take buys. I wanted pullbacks first. GJ might close above in 7 minutes. That's possible as well. That had good push, but with that weak 50-minute, didn't trust. Maybe would have tapped me B if I watched the 5-minute. What is this, 5-minute? Yeah, especially that you tapped this level here. Probably would have encouraged you to go to BE, right? That 15-minute was not a good close, man. You replicate that 10, 15, 20 times, probably lose more. Getting frustrated, last 3 trades were lost. Yeah, then don't push things hard on NFP day, right? Especially on USD pairs. That's the thing I said to stick away from. GJ might be cooking something. I don't know. We'll see if he can cook here. Also, if you're taking 3 losses, might be better to call it today. No, I don't think it. He hasn't taken 3 losses today. No. And you don't read my messages over here? No, I don't. That's why I just read your message. Just send it again, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just send it again. Four minutes for this candle to close. We'll see what ends up happening. You're planning for buys? If we close above, I think there'll be a buying opportunity. You do need a nice bottom wick here to prove to us it wants to grab liquidity. I think it could be worth Friday half risk option, maybe. Why not? No need to end my week negative. I won't, even if if I went full risk this week on this, I would be only up 0.6%. It's not the most ideal to be up for the week. Buys don't look good to me. What puts you off the buys? What makes you uncomfortable about the buys? Everything looks bearish. Check 4 hour. 4 hour close bullish. 1 hour close bullish. I would agree with you definitely 100%. If we did not have the 4 hour bullish close, then yes. For our candle wick, yeah, we would have to break the wick. We need to close above first. That's number 1 step. We're in 4 hour range zone on GJ, so stay clear until NFP. Yeah, NFP day, we'll use half risk anyways. Use half risk for the majority of London session trades this week anyways. So if I lose again, it's going to be basically the equivalent of losing 1 trade. If I win, I make small gain here for the day. If I have no setup, then I don't take a trade. I need close above 191 though. That's what I need close above. See if it wants to do it in the last 30 seconds. Damn. Not closing above here. That's close like right at. Let me check my broker. Yeah, my broker's close here is 199.16 here. I think I need at least above on broker. I have 916 on my broker, 916. You have above 191 on your broker? I think if we can get 5 minutes, yeah, if we can get 5 minute closing above, because this 5 minute close bearish here, and then break 4 hour high, that will be good. Yeah, that's what I'll look at. 5 minute bullish and then break 4 hour high. It would be like a thunderstorm, but we'll have the 5 minute bullish close as confirmation. We just need something confirming it wants to, because we've closed above structure. That is fine. We've closed above structure, so we don't have to worry about that. Imagine that this key level was not there, right? If the key level was not there, we've basically closed above structure. So now let's just take the confirmation of support above this zone. What would we need for support? 5 minute closing above, right? That would create support. If not, buying above 4 hour high after this nice deep bottom wick also makes sense. Stops at 8:30. Yeah, I think below the 15-minute candle would be where your stops would go. TP somewhere around this wick or somewhere up here, max. Yesterday's drop was insane. Yeah, it's pretty heavy volume on that drop for sure. Would be nice if we had the same volume. Looks nice on 5 minute. Yeah, we just need to get back above that 191. Are you in? No, I am not taking any positions. If I'm in a position, it will be on the screen. $191.043, a support not an issue. Because the wick, this one here is definitely a watch zone, but we have around 2-3 pips. If we just immediately start rejecting 5 pips, actually 5 pips is not that bad. If we start rejecting that immediately, I can look to manage. You need 15-minute close above the wicks. I think with London volume, if it's going to continue up, you'll get away with it. You get away with that 5 closing above because you have the 15 close now. Especially after this deep bottom wick. I agree, if it made tiny bottom wick, yeah, it's maybe sketchy. But deep bottom wick, because this is your break of structure now. So technically, if you remove all drawings, look at this. You've broken structure. Why would price need to break structure and then break the 4 hour highs to reverse? Doesn't really make sense in terms of probability wise to break structure, then reverse. What happened to my camera? No. Ran out of battery. Uh-oh, you guys are gonna get the high quality camera now. Be ready. Alright. 15 flip would be nice. Yeah, I think break 4-hour highs. We need 4-hour highs. Wick zone, yeah, but nothing broke highs. That's the difference here. Right? So if you break highs, you're out of that wick zone. Need to just break the highs. Once you break like these highs up here, that would be good. This type of close here, this is, what time frame is this? This is a much bigger wick zone than the one we're currently dealing with though. This is 2 wicks only. Right, that is like 5-10 wicks. Right, look how many wicks here. It's not just 3 wicks. Yes, but how many wicks? We're dealing with 1-2 wicks here. Filming haunted house camera, yeah, it looks like it. Do you suggest taking half risk on NFP days? It's okay to be safer on NFP days for sure. Even though we know probabilities will be a little bit less on NFP days. No harm in being safer. Notes, it says 2 wicks. This is from you, not from me. When we see failures to continue 2 times in a row, needs to close beyond that wicks, not 2 wicks. Failure to continue 2 times in a row. That's like a double top. So like, let's say this one fails now. I agree with you. Now we need the close. Not literally, but like a strong close. Maybe just at least at this wick above the most recent. Is this GoPro Hero 7? No, it's not a GoPro. It's just a Logitech camera. I asked you about 20 pip challenge. It's basically starting from $20 account and then taking 30 trades consistently, making 20 pips. The 30th day you'd have $51K. Yeah, take 30 trades consistently, please. That's the challenge. Is to take 30 trades consistently. What's the name of your HD camera? It's not. Oh, my other HD camera is Sony ZV-1. This one. Morning, brother. Oh, good, and you, man? Only, huh? Yes, that camera is amazing. Yeah, it looks like it's struggling here in the range. If this 15-minute close is bearish back inside the range, then we have to wait for 15 close above because it's just closing back in the range. 30-minute will also close back in the range. We don't have a higher time frame supporting our trade. Hello, LJ. What do you think about setup 2 sell in GU right now? At 15 minute, 30 minute forming setup 3 to 4 hour wick, nice top wick. The thing is, man, NFP day, man. Just NFP day overall is gonna be inconsistent. The way it's closing right now, you would need it to close back below this support minimum. Right? Because that will get you back out the range. Otherwise, this is a retest to this support to potentially continue up. Nice little liquidity grab it took from there. 1 minute needs to do business. If 1 minute this 5 can close above, it would be nice. Also close the 30 minute above. 15 would flip. Send 1 minute to Harvard Business School. It's trying. 30 minute can get above that 191 in 50 seconds. Come on. Literally closed right at it. But we do have a break of structure now. 5 minute as well. Tapped it. Yeah, again, I think you need one more 5. How did that 15 close? 15 close very... Oh, damn. Alright. I missed that. I missed that. Shit. There's no way you could enter that. There's no way you could enter that. You guys saw that in front of me. There's no way you could enter that. I was gonna say if we could get above the 4-hour high, it's gonna be your option, but that's pumped there. Maybe we get a retest. If we don't get a retest, then I don't see a way in. We need some sort of 5-minute retest. I just don't want to rip it on it pulling back now. That's very sketchy how it just popped up like that. Why not wait for a retest? Yeah, I'm waiting for a retest. 5 minute hasn't closed above technically still, so... Rip it right now? No, because now that's just like you're FOMOing in, right? I mean, you could do it, but oof. I don't like the way it's rejecting. Better wait for structure to be formed. Yeah, we've had a lot of fake outs as well. I'm definitely in no rush to be caught up in that pullback. Not something I want to be involved in myself. Just don't want to rip it on the 5. We do have the 30-minute close though, and we've broken all highs. That's the only thing supporting the trade here. And if we can get some 5-minute closing above 191, you have the 5, you have the 30-minute close above structure, 15 also close above structure. Maybe re-break of the highs, 1 minute close above here. That can give you an entry. This is like a 5-minute structure. I don't know if it's relevant or not, but let's see where that reacted on 1 minute. There you go. Perfect. That seems to be our level of contention at the moment, what we just reacted off. And 5 minute now rejecting. Beautiful, we're not in. I'll tell you that much. Very tough market conditions, right? You can see how tricky it is. It's very, very, very tricky. Playing a lot of games here. Playing a lot of games. Only other way I can see we get in is if we have a 5 minute candle closing above here and you run tighter stops, maybe somewhere here around 13 pip stops, and then you look to target something like this, 9-10 pips. Setup 2 on gold can be better. Just be careful, NFP day inconsistencies. Setup 2 for what? Oh, for sells? Yeah, your favorite is setup 2. I think, yeah. Bias is bearish? It is bearish, yes. Every time it closes above in the past, it made a bearish candle before it went up. So can't we just trade those? Where, this one here, you mean? Yeah, you technically could. I mean, here it just failed, but this is different market conditions. One hour close will be ideal. Will be nicer, yes. 1 hour close will be a lot better. But I do think it would be worth a shot if you got the 5 minute closing above here. Just notice we barely went anywhere. Yeah, it's tough market conditions. You have to be very patient. Otherwise you rush in too fast and get stuck in drawdown. If this candle fails to close above 191, then I'm probably just gonna be patient here before I make any silly decisions. Been there, not a good feeling, yeah. I feel you can get away with just buying a break of the high, but you probably, to get away with that without a closure, you probably need to run like stop lows of range, because it could do one nasty, you know, that's what it's been doing all week, this nasty liquidity grabs. Go for it. Let me know how it turns out. I'm good, bro. Yeah, this 5 is also now closing below. And the next one is going to be a 15-minute candle. So I'm just going to wait for the 15-minute candle here. But yeah. That's basically it. Just waiting for the 15-minute candle. And if 15-minute candle closes like this, then there's really nothing. So then I'll call it. Give me a sec. Trying now, we'll see in 2 minutes here what it can do. How's your week being? Being good, man. 2.6% on the week. Can't complain. But we'll see after what happens today. Maybe I lose, maybe I win. We'll be up more. We'll be down. We'll have to see. Yeah, I feel this 1 minute is gonna do it here, boys, but I'm gonna stick to my rules on Friday and I'm gonna wait for the 15. I do think that this 1 minute might rip here, but I tried that and it normally slaps me, so I'm just gonna be a bit patient here and wait 2 minutes here and see if something can be made out of this instead of just ripping it. Break of highs here. I really do want extra confirmation on this Friday that it does want to close above this level and not fake out last 1 minute. I really hope it doesn't rip here, but if it does, that's your choice. If you want to rip it on the break of the highs, that's totally up to you. I told you what I'm doing, and this is the reason why, is I want that confirmation. I don't want to be caught in that. This is exactly why. Just glad you get to see the other side of it. Same SL? No, I probably can move SL up now. Probably I can take it probably somewhere. I would have put it, yeah, somewhere here. But look at that rejection. This is exactly why, man. Damn, this shows you how, look how important that is, following your rules. That's how you know you're disciplined at trading. Like, you've been waiting all session to get the move. It starts breaking the high, but it's from the closure, and you know you need a closure to follow your rules. The minute you break your rules right there because of FOMO, right? The minute you say I have to follow my rules, and I sit there and tell myself I have to follow my rules, this shit comes in the market, and now you're crying, right? And it's tough because you see that 1 minute breaking, you're like, it's gonna go, I have to follow my rules, it's worth it for me to hold. And if it goes, it will happen. There'll be days where it goes, right? But there'll also be days where you are right like this, and this is the majority of the time. And you avoid this bullshit. We just avoided it. Imagine we entered right now. Straight SL. Straight SL. Anyways, boys. Right? As we can see, a 15 minutes still closed below. I need to wait another 15 minutes till this can close above. I'm not taking a trade until something closes above. Now probably 191.046. We still don't even have a bloody 15-minute candle closing above 191. It's still failing. NFP day, prices ranging here. Gold ended up going up, did not create setup 2 on the bearish bias here. This looks like that it's, you know, grabbing liquidity for NFP here. I'm considering that a win. Yeah, me too. That would have been straight to SL. Maybe not. If we took it break of high, we would have had SL below this structure here. So yeah, I mean, we're sitting in drawdown obviously, and it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. So now we can avoid this drawdown and see if later we get a close above. So that's what's going to happen here. That's what's going to happen. That's what I'm looking for, and we'll see that. So I appreciate everyone showing up for today. Congrats to the Tradesharpe family on 50K. We all deserve it. And let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. Leave a like on the stream. Leave a subscribe to see future videos. And we'll see if this 15-minute can close above. It will also be the 1 hour close above in 13 minutes. So that will be your trade. So obviously, Q2, first week of Q2, slow. NFP week. Next week, let's kick it into gear. It's been 2 weeks of not the most best price action during London, but we've survived. We've survived during, you know, NY. And if you're not an NY trader, these are the periods you just have to sit on your hands, because a week or 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, however long, guess what's going to happen? NY is going to do nothing, and it's all going to come in London, and then you get paid. So over the year, long term, it all equates the same. So appreciate everyone. Take care. Be patient. Wait for the close. You saw what happens when you don't wait for the close. It can easily just reject that resistance again here and come back down. So that's what you have to wait for. Take care all, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. See you.